Yeah, good morning. All right, you dummies said Missouri's going to win the first half. All right. We're going to bet Missouri first half. I hope y'all are right. All right. We've got Missouri to win the first half. I hope y'all are right. I hope y'all are right. All right. The game hasn't started yet. I don't know what time. Kickoff's probably a few minutes away. You're an uneducated dummy. I believe you. Yep, I believe you, bud. I believe you, bud. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Did y'all have a good weekend? Y'all ready for a couple of days of some good football here? Only this one game on today. And we got games all day tomorrow and, of course, New Year's Day. Lou, you're going to get a workout today. I'm going to try. I'm all stretched out and ready to go. I'm all stretched out and ready to go today. Yeah. Ready for them Gamecocks. Yeah, South Carolina and Illinois play tomorrow. Weekend was good. Ready for the Gamecocks tomorrow. Who's the best team not in the playoffs to kick the shit out of Illinois? Ten sit-ups for every punt. All right. I'll do that. You might have to remind me. 10 sit-ups for every punt. Lou, what are your predictions for Alabama, Michigan? I think Alabama wins that one. Yeah, I think Alabama wins that one. What's the line on that Alabama-Michigan game? Yeah, Bama's favored by 14. Then I can watch Georgia go on to win the championship, says Big Bink. How do I update my card information on YouTube? You have to do it through Google. I mean, what card information do you have on YouTube? I really don't understand what you're asking. But YouTube is owned by Google, so anything you want to change on YouTube, you have to do through your Google account. Already hit one. Mike, hit a parlay today already. Look at this dumb shit here, Mike. Look at this dumb shit. Florida International minus 6.5 and under 149. Winner. Already hit, Mike. Game came on at noon. Pay Lou. Pay Lou movement off to a phenomenal start. $167. Let's go. Yeah, I won $1 last week. Yeah, the Louie Banky movement is off to a good start. Louie Banky. Big Ten team going to win it all again? Which one? Which one? I do think the winner of Oregon-Ohio State will play for the national title. Uncle Lou, did you know Oklahoma hasn't lost a Navy since Pearl Harbor was bombed? Harry Potter better on the Columbia and Kansas State game yet? What? The fuck did that say? So in other words, you have no idea who's winning the Natty. Okay, I got you. There's 8 teams left, and instead of picking who you think's going to win, you're just picking 3 teams. Okay, I got you. Hey, Lou, Bama owns you, man. I hope they enjoy owning me in the ReliaQuest Bowl. What's up, Lou? Are you doing the Lunch Money show tonight? I don't know. I hadn't talked to Pete yet, so I don't know. Lou, how about I got fired for giving a 2-week notice today? Well, it looks like you get 2 weeks off. It's like you get 2 weeks off. Yeah, you already said that, Mighty Jew. So what you're saying is you have no idea who's going to win it all. That's what you're saying. There's 8 teams left, and you're picking 3 of them to win it all. That means you have no idea who's winning it all. Yeah, I bet the Columbia and the Kansas State game. Another one, too. UC Irvine or something like that. I seen truck drivers' truck get shut down electronically after giving 2 weeks notice. All right, the game is finally coming on. Still no kickoff yet, but starting up with the pregame, I guess. Neo says I'm picking Oregon to win the Natty. Georgia won't make it past Notre Dame. Imagine betting that Colorado game. I did bet Colorado first half. I think it's going to be the winner of Ohio State, Oregon, and Notre Dame UGA. Yeah, I think whoever wins those 2 games will end up playing for the Natty. I haven't made any bets on the playoff games yet, no. SEC man got a coat. Evening, Lou. Hope you're well. Lou, are you streaming the Cheez-It Bowl tomorrow? I'm blocking anybody from now on who asks me anything about and then says the name of the bowl game, starting with you. I'm putting you in timeout for 1 minute. If you want to know about a game, ask me about the teams, not the name of the bowl game. I'd almost bet against any one team. Hey, Lou, tougher matchup for Georgia, Notre Dame, or Penn State? I think Notre Dame is better than Penn State. I watched the only NFL game I've watched this year. Want to bet Penn State versus Georgia? If they play, I will, yeah. Notre Dame is better than Penn State. Yeah, I think so too. I think it would be a good game. But I would probably pick Notre Dame. Lou, do you think Georgia should pull out the power rate? No. Dylan says take Iowa plus 1.5. Well, the comment section picked the bet for this game, and the comment section took Missouri in the first half. Are you streaming South Carolina versus Illinois tomorrow? Tomorrow. Alabama versus Michigan at noon is the Patreon game. Penn State, Boise State is the YouTube game. So I'll be on YouTube at noon. Here, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen. Hold on. I forgot I turned it off. I got to change it. All right. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Penn State versus Boise State. All right. Let's make sure this is right. Tuesday, that's tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Penn State versus Boise State on YouTube. All right, let's see if that's right now. Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Penn State versus Boise State on YouTube. Tuesday, 12 p.m. Bama versus Michigan on Patreon. Link in description. And it's half off. Yeah, Patreon is half off if you join now. Patreon's half off. The link to the Patreon page is in the description of the video. I'll post it in the chat here. I had somebody check this morning. But Patreon's half off right now. There you go. Am I going to quit at halftime like Cam Ward? Maybe. Yeah, honestly, maybe. If it's a boring game or no one's watching, then yeah. Lou, I'm listening to the morning shoe and it's gold. Pray for Ballard. Hallelujah. Yeah, shout out to Ballard. Shout out to Ballard. Thank you, Quentin, for the super chat. I appreciate that, buddy. Will patrons receive the discount that are already subscribed? I think it's only for people for new subscribers. Just a daily reminder, Ohio State lost to a 6-5 Michigan team while they were 20+ point favorites at home. That is true. That is true. All right, we're underway here. Missouri has the ball first. Missouri's going to scramble. Quarterback, is that Brady Cook? Pushed out of bounds, close to a first down. First play of the game there. Missouri has the ball first. What's the Iowa line? Missouri was favored by 1.5 at kickoff. First possession of the game. Missouri has the ball. They've already picked up one first down. They're out to the 21-yard line, their own 21. Empty backfield, 4 wide for quarterback Brady Cook. Back to throw. Under pressure, spins out of it. Throws incomplete. Not a good throw. 2nd and 10 coming up for Mizzou. We let the comment section pick the bet on this game at the start of the stream. We did a poll, and the comment section picked Missouri to win the first half. So Missouri's got to be winning at halftime for us to win the bet on this one. Back to throw. Brady Cook scrambles out to his right. Throws complete near the 25. Spins out of one tackle. Falls forward to the 27. There is a flag down, though. Would be 3rd and 5, but let's see what the flag is here. Offsides on Iowa. I think the final score will be 7-6. Well, then you should bet everything you own on the under, because the over-under is 41. Just waking up. Night shift is killing me. Have you seen how many Vols have hit the portal? No, I don't. I look at the portal like I do recruiting. I look at it when it's over and see where everybody's ranked, but I don't follow the portal day to day. Handoff on 2nd and 5 for Missouri. Right up the gut for a couple of yards. 3rd and short coming up now for Mizzou on their own 28. I saw an Alabama fan say that it doesn't matter that Clemson won the ACC. They should have been in over them. Dion looks at portal daily, Colorado. 3rd down for Mizzou. Motion, 3 wide to the bottom. Shotgun and 1 running back. Snap. Brady Cook in the pocket. Scrambles out to his right, and he's going to be tackled a yard short of the first down. 4th and 1 on their own 27, 28-yard line. Going to have to punt it away here on 4th down. Tennessee got ran out of Ohio, number 3 Big Ten versus number 3 SEC. Hey Lou, I can't wait to watch UJ's huge out-of-conference matchups next year against Marshall and Austin Peay. Yeah, you got to wait until the end of the year to see Georgia's non-con Power 5 opponent next year. Instead of playing 2 non-con Power 5 teams next year, Georgia's only playing 1. The SEC is not no good. Yeah. Even the Big 12 is better. Yeah, well. The Special Olympics is always hiring, bud. First look at Iowa now on offense. Missouri picked up 1 first down and didn't have to punt it away. No score, 12-21 to go in the first quarter. Music City Bowl. This must be in Nashville. Missouri on their own 30. Iowa on their own 30. Pistol, they're going to hand it off. Not much room, might have got a yard. Maybe 2. 2nd and long coming up now for Iowa. I saw Aaron Nolan, Ohio State's 3rd or 4th string QB, only wanted to go to South Carolina so he could go back to being a backup. Some of this transfer portal confused me, but I'm happy my boys got him. On the ground again for Iowa. This time picks up 3 or 4. 3rd and about 5 coming up for Iowa, their first possession of the game. The over-under should have been 28. Well, you should have bet the under then. 3rd and 4. Iowa in a shotgun. Missouri with a lot of people crowded around the line of scrimmage. Iowa's going to throw the ball. Play action. Going deep. Has a man. Caught. Tight end down the sideline all the way to the Missouri 33-yard line. Big play from Iowa there. Where is Paul Garner? He's been gone ever since Tennessee lost to Georgia. He hasn't been back on here since then. Oh, you going to the Gamecock game tomorrow? Have fun, bud. Watching Uncle Lou at work. Well, don't get yourself in no trouble now. Better have headphones on. One of these dumbasses in the comment section might make me mad and I'm liable to go off on somebody. I want you to get you in no trouble at work. 1st and 10, Iowa keeps it on the ground, breaks a tackle. Down to the 31, gain of about 4. Evans Knights. 2nd and 7. Under center this time. Play action pass. Under pressure. Gets away from it. Now he wants to run. Close to a first down before stepping out of bounds. And I think he got it. He did. First down, Iowa. First and 10 for Iowa. They are on the Missouri 25. This is their first possession of the game. Back to throw again. Over the middle. Caught. Another first down inside the 15 to the 13. Missouri. I'm getting these teams confused because they're both the same colors, the black and yellow. But Iowa in the red zone inside the 15. Stop mistreating Waffle House. Yeah, yeah, we don't allow any mistreatment of Waffle House around here. That's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. Tennessee and Miami just started winter workouts for the We're Back 2025 Mediocre Bowl. First and 10. Pass complete. Down to the 5-yard line. Gain of 9. Second and 1 now for Iowa. Everything working for Iowa here on their first possession. How long until Drinkwitz leaves Mizzou for a better gig? Well, he has to be good at Missouri for anybody else to want him. He's had 1 good season out of 5. Second and 1 now for for Iowa. On the 5. Jet sweep. Cuts upfield. Untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. They're going to take an early 7-0 lead. Texas cheese steak melt for the win. I don't know what that means. Comment section down bad with their Missouri pick. Did you get married, Lou? In 2005, yeah. But then I got divorced like in 2012. Iowa sabotaging the Pay Lou movement. No, this is the comment section movement. I didn't make this pick. My bet on this game is over 40. I have over 40 points scored. The comment section has Missouri first half. SEC down bad. What? Oklahoma need points on the next drive. Thank you, Greg. Thank you for the super chat. He says, I don't mind players opting out. I do. I do. He says, but don't travel with the team to the bowl game just to sit on the sidelines and not play. I hate when coaches allow players to do that. Yeah, I hate that too. If you're not on the team, get the fuck out. That's the way I see it. Missouri has had 2 great seasons. What? Throughout history, you mean? This season wasn't great for Missouri. They lost every good team they played. You seen there's 9-3 with Missouri's schedule is not very good. Has any SEC teams won their bowls besides Vandy? Yes. Yes. The SEC has a winning record in the postseason, but not sure where you've been. Lou, do you think Cooper would allow Arch to opt out a non-playoff bowl game? Cooper? His dad? Are you asking me if Arch Manning's dad, I don't think would have anything to do with it. Bayern Munich needs to win the Champions League. 6-win USC is 2-0 against 8-win SEC schools this year. That is true. The real question is, are you ready for the snow later the following week? What? All right, I can see this stream ain't going to last long. The real question, yeah, that's snow, yeah. 5-star dummy. SEC isn't compared to the ACC, they are compared to the SEC. What? You know, well, Asher, school's out. Most of these people in here typing that stuff are middle school age or younger. Dion wouldn't let Shador opt out. ACC is down bad. Yeah, the ACC is like 1-9 or something. I like the under in the Bama-Michigan game. I don't think Michigan will score. We are fielding a middle school team. I think Bama will score, though. Do you think the weather will impact the Sugar Bowl? All right. They're not kids. They're just SEC fans. Easy to mix those two groups up sometimes. Anthony, you're 13, buddy. You're 13. This LSU Tiger fan says go Dogs. Robert said it's going to snow January 18 through 22nd of 2027. Thank you, Jay, for the update. SMU fan here. Overall good season, but damn, that Penn State game was hard to watch, to say the least. It was a good season for SMU. I mean, first year in the Power 5 and made a conference championship game. I mean, that's a good year for SMU, and made the playoffs. I thought the 2 games with blocked PAT in return for 2 points were unique. There's been some exciting bowl games. People complain that the playoff games were blowouts. Well, a lot of the bowl games have been super close, so I'm assuming y'all have loved those. Lou, are you happy? Of course I'm happy. VicTube streaming at the same time. Shador Sanders is a grown-ass man. Lou, who you got, the suck nut or the duck? I made a prediction video yesterday. I'm going with Ohio State. You're testing the waters with this stream. Most of the adults are still working, and these kids took their parents' phones and logged on. That's right, Shark. They're home unsupervised today. For the few of them whose parents actually have jobs. All right, we hit the first goal. All right, we're going to start with push-ups today. We didn't do any push-ups the other day, so we're going to start with push-ups today. How'd that be? We'll start with push-ups. Oh, boy. Let's go, Lou. Let's go, Lou. All right, Missouri with the ball back now. They're down 7-0 after Iowa scored on their first possession. You hear my joints popping? I'm an old fucking man. I'm an old, out of shape man. Uncle Lou's the new Sean T. I don't know who that is. Do need to turn the fan on in here, though. Missouri pass complete over near the sideline. Theo Weiss Jr. with the catch. 2nd and 5 coming up from Mizzou. They're down 7. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. They had to punt on their first possession. Missouri's about to get beat by the knockoff Steelers. Cook's going to pick up a first down near midfield. Good looking drive for Missouri here. If Missouri loses, I lose my Christmas money, says Ryan. Don't gamble away your Christmas money, man. Come on, man. You can't gamble away your Christmas money. Six minutes to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Missouri at midfield. Brady Cook play action. Looks like he wants to go deep. Nowhere to go with the ball. He's going to be sacked back on his own 42-yard line. Loss of about 7 yards on the play. 2nd and long coming up for Mizzou. Mizzou O-line down bad. Iowa done scored. Missouri defense must be trash. Well, Iowa's offense is much better this year than it has been in years past. I mean, they're not winning no awards, but they've got a better offense this year than they've had in the last several years. Second and 16, it looks like, for Mizzou. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. They're down 7-0. Liberty Bowl versus Iowa. Cook scrambles out to the left. Now he's going to run across midfield. Tackled just short of the 45, around the 46. Third and about 6 coming up for Missouri. The SEC is 16-8 in non-conference games versus the Power 4, says Braves fan. Big Ten 4-2 in bowl games, and the SEC is 4-3. 3rd and 5 coming up for Mizzou. Four wide, 3 to the bottom, 1 up top. Cooking a shotgun, snap, back to throw. Looking left, looking over the middle, throws. Caught in traffic over the middle for a first down to the 35. Big play for Missouri there to keep this drive alive. Unknown Messiah, thank you for the super chat. He says, I heard even if Missouri loses, they will still be ranked to help Bama's case for the playoffs next year. Yeah, Missouri should not be ranked. They can't be defended. Missouri back to throw. Towards the sideline. Caught. Is that Weiss again? I think it's Weiss again. Big play from Missouri. They're in the red zone. Iowa could win the SEC. Yeah. Go clean your room, bud. Go clean your room. Come back in 10. You got 10 minutes to clean your room, bud. 1st and 10 for Missouri. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Cook gonna keep it again. Not a lot of room this time. Scurries out of bounds after a gain of 2 or 3. Inside the 15, though. I finished up on Saturday, but then I lost it yesterday on the NFL. I was up $90 going into the Falcons-Redskins game last night, and I put it all on the Redskins in the first half, which, of course, they didn't cover. So I ended up for the week $1.87. And so far this week, starting today, I'm up $67. I hit a college basketball game earlier today, a noon game. So I'm up $67 today. For every workout Lou does, I'll eat more chicken Alfredo, says James. Up $1 is pretty good for a full week. It's better than being down $1. I'll tell you, I've been gambling since I was 8 years old. I'll take being up $1 a week, every week, from now to the end of time. Lou picked the Broncos in their next game. Who are they playing? What's the spread? You got to give me more information. At least you're up instead of down. Yeah, I've won 4 out of the last 5 weeks. Into the end zone, caught for a touchdown, and we're going to have a tie game here in the first quarter. 7-7. Lou picked the Vols. In the playoff game, yes, I did. I took Tennessee. Well, no, I took Ohio State to win, Tennessee plus the points. I took Tennessee plus the points, which was a losing bet. But in the prediction video, I think I picked Ohio State to win, Tennessee to cover. Missouri knows they can kill us, though, through the air. It's already over. Uh-oh. Lou, if Cam Ward didn't opt out, he wouldn't have got hurt. He wasn't touched at all. Am I picking the dogs? Yeah, I did my playoff predictions yesterday. I went with all the favorites. Ohio State, Georgia, Texas, and Penn State is who I think's winning. Cam Ward didn't quit, dummy. He was always going to sit out the second half. He quit. He quit at halftime. Hey, Lou, Happy New Year. Hope it's a good one. Hey, Happy New Year to you too, buddy. Yeah, he quit at halftime. I don't know if you didn't watch the game or what, but yeah, he quit at halftime, bud. And then you lost. Quit at halftime and then you He quit on his team and everything. If I was a GM, I would not want a quitter. Ludas Cap, I watched a video. You said Tennessee would win because Ohio State can't beat the SEC. Yeah, I remember saying Ohio State can't beat the SEC, but I thought I picked Ohio State to win and Tennessee to cover. Maybe I did pick Tennessee to win. I don't remember. I usually want to remember what the bet is, not the pick. I know I took Tennessee in the points, and that was a loser. We are losing sleep at night, losing the Pop-Tart Bowl. That's a lie. You're not losing any sleep at night. You're not sleeping at night because you lost to Syracuse. Remember when you were a lock for the playoffs, but you lost to Syracuse? That's why you're not sleeping at night, dummy. Miami. Oh, man. You weren't even alive the last time Miami won a conference title. Never mind the natty. Who deserves more blame, Cam Ward or Lance Guidry? I don't know who Lance Guidry is. I mean, if a player quits, I blame the player. Yes, your season is over video will be out Thursday. Will you miss my last super chat? When does Bama play in the can't score on Oklahoma Bowl? Well, they play Michigan tomorrow. They play Michigan tomorrow at noon. That's the Patreon game, too. Do you think Cam Ward was hoping they would win or lose after he made the decision to quit at halftime? I don't think the thought crossed his mind. He doesn't care about Miami. Cam Ward doesn't care anything about Miami. He doesn't care whether they won or lost. So I don't think it crossed his mind either way. Must be dark times for FSU fans. 2024 Florida State's the worst college football team of all time. So it is dark times, yeah. They're the 2024 Florida State's the worst college football team of all time. Florida State plays in a conference that's 1-9 in the postseason. And they went 2-10 against that conference. Okay, pitiful. Yeah, they're the worst college football team of all time. Jimmy Carter was most likely a UGA fan. I'm not sure. I know he's from Georgia, but I'm really not sure. Iowa, big play. Cross the 40, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Iowa. Wow. That was quick. That was quick. Iowa retakes the lead. A 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Unknown Messiah, thank you for the super chat. He says, I heard Ed Reed was spotted on the Pop-Tart Bowl inside or sideline asking for crumbs from the toasted Pop-Tart the winner got. Well, Ed Reed, he does look homeless. And I like Ed Reed. Well, as a football player. He was a hell of a football player, but he does look homeless over there roaming the sidelines. Michael Irvin, too. Michael Irvin looks like a cracked out homeless guy sitting outside a gas station on the curb or something. What's the live bet? Well, the comment section picked my first bet, or picked, the comment section took Missouri to win the first half. My bet is on over 40 points. I don't know about a live bet. Let me see what the live numbers are. Iowa minus 5.5 is the live number. First half number. Iowa minus 6.5 is the first half number. Live. The comment section picked Missouri to win the first half. And earlier this morning, I made a bet on, where is it? Over 40.5. The comment section picked Missouri first half. Hunter snorted the entire Parm supply at Olive Garden. Michael Irvin, that Diddy freak off pose. Yeah, kick return, touchdown. That's good for my over bet. Over 40's looking good. The comment section bet of Missouri in the first half, not looking so good. Not looking so good. Asher says this chat is giving me cancer. Yeah, anytime school is out, the comment section goes to complete shit. Because you got a bunch of 12-year-olds in here. They're easy to spot, though. No, I didn't see Cam Ward's post-game speech, no. Did he give his post-game speech at halftime? Or... Cam Ward gave his post-game speech at halftime, didn't he? 2001 Miami versus 2023 Georgia. 2023 Georgia didn't win the SEC, Natty, nothing. So yeah, 2001 Miami is way better than last year's Georgia team who didn't win shit. That's I don't even have to think about that for 1 second. 2001 Miami is one of the best teams of my lifetime. And you wanted me to compare them to a Georgia team that didn't win anything at all? Hey, how many kids do you have? 2. Remember when Pedo State beat Miami in the national championship? What was that, 1986? 87? Something like that? That was one of the first college football games I ever watched. Bama should win, same as OSU. Weird things happen. That's why they play the game. That's right. That is right. Bama's undefeated in hypothetical matchups. Afternoon, everybody. What's up, Oklahoma? Hey, Thomas. What's up, buddy? I think UJ wins Natty last year if they had made it in the playoffs. Well, you sound just as dumb as Alabama fans this year, then. Georgia didn't deserve to be in the playoffs last year. Lou, who would win, Pedo State or Pedo Dame? I think it'd be a good game, but I'd probably take Notre Dame in that one. Do I remember when Cam Ward quit? Yeah. Matter of fact, I do. All right, Missouri back to throw, down 7 again. Pass complete underneath over the middle. Has some room, picks up a first down out close to the 40, gain of about 14, 1st and 10, Missouri. Devin Johnson, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, per Big Ten fans, SEC been overrated for 100 years. The only thing I know of that overrates the SEC or has obvious SEC bias is the NFL. The NFL has total and complete SEC bias. The NFL is so biased towards the SEC that for 18 years in a row, the SEC has had the most players drafted. There's a penalty. Yep, that's going to be a penalty on Iowa for hitting the quarterback. Who's holding that shoulder over under? He does sit-ups next go-round. Lou, do you think Kirby would allow what Cam Ward did? It's not up to Kirby. Kirby's had quitters. He's never had any quit at halftime, but he's had quitters. Unfortunately, it's not up to the head coach anymore. Georgia had quitters last year in the Orange Bowl. You can't say who they were, though, or else Georgia fans get really mad. But Georgia had quitters in the Orange Bowl last year. Brock Bowers was injured. Well, he played in the SEC championship game. Did he get injured checking the mail after the SEC championship game? What two teams do you have in the Natty Woo? Whoever wins between Ohio State and Oregon, and whoever wins between Georgia and Notre Dame. Bad take. What's a bad take? Georgia had quitters in the Orange Bowl last year. It's not a take. It can't be a bad take if it's not even a take. It's just a fact. Georgia had players that didn't play in the Orange Bowl last year. They had quitters. Brock Bowers was hurt. Right. Okay. All right. You see, I told y'all before I even said it that Georgia fans get mad when you say it, and here they go. Georgia had quitters, but still won 63-3. Exactly. Exactly. Georgia's a team, a complete and total team. Every team has quitters in bowl games. Well, not every team, but most teams. Coaches should start sitting out bowl games to let the players know how it feels. Coaches already quit. The coaches have been quitting before bowl games for 100 years, buddy. Coaches have been quitting. There's a dozen coaches this year that quit before the bowl game. So, I mean, that's been happening for 100 years. Uncle Lou is still mad that Alabama got in over Georgia in the playoffs this year. Alabama didn't get in over Georgia this year. How can you be this stupid? All right, if anybody says anything that blatantly stupid, Uncle Lou is mad that Alabama got in the playoffs this year. Alabama's not even in the playoffs, idiot. Take 10 minutes, Google who's in the playoffs, and then come back. Take a 10-minute break, Google the playoffs, and then come back. Yeah, Georgia had multiple quitters last year. I dare somebody to try to make any sense of what that fight on guy just said. You want me to try to read it? Oh, never mind. He deleted it. I hear you, Ben. The chat is, with school out, all these 9-year-olds are ruining the chat. Yeah, the chat is a disaster today because school's out and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, yeah. Jamie Newman quit before the season ever started. That was 2020, wasn't it? The COVID year. It's like the call-in show during the summer. Y'all ever listen to the call-in show during the summer? Some of the calls we get when because school's out and the kids are allowed to stay up later. This is what happens when school is out and parents don't care about their kids. Yeah, they're letting Uncle Lou raise them, which honestly is probably better than them doing it themselves. Most of these kids in here, their parents are complete and total deadbeats. So they're probably better off being raised by the internet than they are by whatever woozy parents are tucking them in at night. opt out or play. You can't do both. Cam Rising still playing. He's hurt, but he's coming back next year, yeah. Put the call-in shows only on Patraton in the summer. 14-7, Iowa up over Missouri. 2nd and 3, pistol formation. Missouri has the ball on the Iowa 11, 2nd and 3. They're moving a bunch of people around now. 4 seconds on the play clock. Snap. Handoff. First down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Mizzou. They're down 7. Cam Rising will be 245 years old playing for Utah. Happy New Year's, Lou. Thoughts on the BYU-Colorado game? Colorado never even got off the bus. You could tell halfway through the first quarter they were going to get blown out. BA, how was Zaxby's with Lou?
It was Zaxby's.
What? Fuck Zaxby's. Zaxby's is dog shit. Touchdown Missouri if he was in bounds, and referee says he was. All right, we hit the goal again. Time to do more push-ups. Let me reset the goal. Shout out to Martin, Cam, V1 Rotate. Wotod, Devin Johnson. Wotod says Miami is the college football equivalent of the Dallas Cowboys. Appreciate y'all hitting the super chat. Thank you for helping to support the show today. We hit another goal, so it's time for more. Push-ups. All right, here we go. It's not too hard for me. Not too hard for me. Getting down is the easy part. Getting up. Ow, fucking A. God damn it. Like a beast. I'm a fucking beast. Applebee's? What am I? What do I look like, a Tennessee fan? I ain't no damn Applebee's. Applebee's is terrible. I don't even know how to watch it, Tom. The reality is the Bleacher Report app is terrible. I don't know why they put those videos on there, but the Bleacher Report app is terrible. So everyone's on their own to try to find it. It's just I don't even know how to find it. Looking good for the pay Luo. Yeah, hopefully it'll be Louie Banky today. We're already up $68 today. I hit a I'm sick, I'm telling you, but I hit a parlay already today on a basketball game that came on at noon. I had Florida International -6.5 and under 149. And it hit $25 to win 66. So we're up $66 today.
What?
See how easy it is?
Like taking candy from a baby, huh?
It's just that easy. For your next IV, Lou, you will need this soon if this continues. No, I'm getting in shapes, man. This is going to continue. This isn't something I'm going to stop doing. I'm doing this from now to the end of YouTube. We're going to keep this going. I got to get in shape. And I'm obviously not disciplined enough to do it on my own. So I'm going to do it on live stream to force myself to do it. Over looking real good. Hashtag paid David. Yeah, I have the over too. I've got over 40. Over 40. Did you decide who was going to be the final team added to the Weird Back rankings? Also, Drew B. Thank you. The first official Weird Back rankings of 2025 will be released the week after the national championship game. Get BA some pom-poms to cheer for you.
I cheer for him every day.
Oh, why stop there? We ought to just get you the whole suit. Actually, don't you already have one?
I have one.
Yeah, she has a cheerleader suit. We'd have to dust it off.
Stop it.
It's probably,
that is true. It's
probably been mothballed by now.
This is the no trolling zone. Drewy, thank you.
Yeah, this is a no trolling zone. The way BK is destroying the portal right now, if we don't make the playoffs next season, he's done. Well, he destroyed the portal last year too. I don't know, it didn't work out. I don't know. Is he going to learn how to be a better coach during the games, or what? Because I don't think it matters what players he gets until he throws away his stupid fucking analytics chart and stops going for 2 and going for it on 4th down in the first quarter on 4th and 3 inside the 5 and other dumb shit. All right, all tied up at 14. 12:50 to go in the first half. Iowa with the ball on their own 34, 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off. Has a nice hole out across the 40 to the 41, gain of about 7. Jay Shipes, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, bring back purple hair for Natty. No. Yeah, Brian Kelly's a terrible in-game coach. And that's surprising considering he's been a head coach for 15 years at the Power 5 level. That he's still that bad at it is alarming. In-game decision-making. He makes the types of decisions and fuck-ups that you see first-year head coaches making. Like Kirby. Kirby was fucking terrible his first year. Clock management, decisions that had to be made quickly, and he was horrible. But that was his first year. Brian Kelly does that shit. He's been a coach for 15 fucking years. DJ Davis says, get down and give me 10. Yep, that's another goal. All right, 10 more push-ups here. 11:20 to go now in the first half. 2nd and 7. Let's watch this play. Iowa sends a man in motion. Snap, handoff. Tries to get to the corner. Cuts it upfield. Dragged out of bounds after a gain of 5. It's going to be 3rd and 2 with 11 minutes to go till halftime. All right, 10 more push-ups. Incomplete pass on 3rd and 2. 4th and 2 coming up now for Iowa. Looks like they're going to leave their offense on the field. 10:25 to go. Come on, Mizzou. The comment section needs a win here. Under center. They're just trying to draw them off sides. They're not even going to run a play. They're going to take a delay game and punt the ball. You know Iowa loves punch you deep and play defense type shit. Luther Burden quit? Yes. Yes. Will Dave Aranda be fired? What, before next season? No. He'll be back next year. Another game with no defense. It's fine with me. I have over 40. Brian Kelly can't even win a playoff game. Yeah, he's 0-2. 0-2 in playoff games, Brian Kelly is. All right, Missouri will have the ball inside its own 15. Let me go refill my water. Thank you.
We're having fish tonight.
I think Brent Venables sealed his fate with last week's game. Well, he's not getting fired. If you think Brent Venables getting fired before next season, you're gonna be disappointed. No, I don't think Ryan Day is getting fired.
No, tilapia, not tuna fish. We're doing Rotel dip for Georgia game.
No, he'll be fired next year. Well, if he's getting fired next year, then the Navy game didn't seal his fate. If the Navy game sealed his fate, he'd be fired now. I ain't got no interest in building muscle. Just trying to get in better shape. That's it. No. Jared, just stop. You can't say the Navy game sealed Brent Venables' fate and now he's going to get fired. He's not getting fired in a year because he lost to Navy. Just stop it. If he gets fired next year, it's going to be because Oklahoma is shitty next year, not because he lost to Navy a year ago. Just stop. You can't talk yourself out of whatever circular square you're backed yourself into. Lou is training to be an amateur bodybuilder. No. No. Just getting in better shape. That's it. Missouri's going to have the ball here inside their own 15, 1st and 10, all tied up at 14 apiece. Ten more push-ups and Lou will have the Greek god build. Back to throw, over the middle, caught, good for a first down across the 20 to the 23. First down, Missouri. Shotgun, snap, play action pass. Brady Cook steps up in the pocket, gonna run again. Dives forward to about the 28, 29 yard line. 2nd and about 5 coming up now. They need to come up with some new animals. I'm tired of cow and chicken. There's other shit you can eat. Pigs are a good example. Find out we're expecting today. Happy New Year. Congratulations, Brandon. Toss sweep on 2nd and 4. Picks up 3. Third and 1 coming up from Missouri. USC fans talking big now because they beat LSU and A&M, saying SEC bias. So are they saying that LSU and Texas A&M aren't any good? So they're bragging about beating 2 bad teams? That's weird. 3rd and 1 for Missouri. Play action. Brady Cook again picks up the first down, gain of about 8 or 9. Applebee's is mid on a good day. No, it's not. Loss of a yard that time on first down. 2nd and long coming up for Mizzou. 7 minutes to go until halftime. We need some points here out of Missouri for the comment section's bet on the first half. Second and 12 for Mizzou on their own 40-yard line. Empty backfield. Brady Cook. Gonna run again? There he goes. Across the 45, spins to midfield. It's gonna be 3rd and 2. Lincoln Riley on the hot seat. I do think Lincoln Riley's on the hot seat next season, yes. The cooks at Applebee's have feet for hands. Yeah. No, Brent Venable's not getting fired this year. 3rd and 2. Pistol formation. Snap. Handoff. It's close, but I think he got it across the 49 to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Mizzou with 5.5 to go until halftime. Talking with Jeter says, I got engaged on Christmas Eve. Damn, son. I had to get you on that Lou plan, buddy.
Congratulations, checking with Jeter.
I'll have to get you on that Lou plan, man. You didn't have to do that. You got wrangled in, didn't you? That's all right. That's all right. Congrats, man. I'm happy for you. Had an open receiver, overthrew him that time. Would have been a nice gain. Instead, just a long incompletion. 2nd and 10 now. Yeah, if you have any questions, Jeter, Jay Shipes is engaged to a Jewish lady. He can help you out with any questions you have. You got broken up with on Christmas Eve. Fuck. Hope you saved a receipt. 2nd and 10 from Mizzou. Pass incomplete off the hands of the receiver. Hope you saved a receipt, bud. Always save the receipts on that, man. I have a Culver's very close to me, and it's damn good. We have one here, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, I've never been to it, though. She's been. I've never been. Going deep. Overthrown again. 4th and 10. Missouri's done fucked up our fucking first half bet here. They had a good drive going. Started on their own 15. Got across midfield, but bogged down. They're going to have to punt it away now on 4th and 10. Lou, have you ever had Bojangles? I love Bojangles. It's my 2nd favorite chicken place. The dog's actually asleep on the couch right now. I just saw her when I went to get a water.
All that work she watched me do, she got her wore out.
Good punt. Going to go out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Iowa will be backed up inside their own 10 with 4:39 to go. Church's chicken is too damn slimy and salty. Yeah, I don't like Church's or KFC. Lifesaver is my favorite. It's a local place, Lifesaver. And Bojangles, 2nd favorite. KFC is the Dollar Tree of chicken. Michael Thomas, that's a good one.
That was pretty good.
I only eat fried chicken at locally owned chicken joints. When it comes to fried chicken, the more disgusting, nastier, and run down that the building looks, the better the food is. Fried chicken places and like soul food or country cooking, the more dilapidated the building, like really what you want to look for when it comes to fried chicken, soul food, or country food, you want to look for a building that looks like somewhere you would never want to eat. And that'll be the best food you ever have. Got $250 on Mizzou. Lou won't believe anyone has money other than him, though. What? I don't bet $250 a game. I have under 40 for $50, I think. Here. Over 40 and a half, $25. Over 40 and a half for $25. And the comment section picked Missouri to win the first half. $25. And it's just you in particular, Vandy. I don't believe anything you say. I don't think you've ever typed anything true in the comment section. Lou, I need help on a first date location. I'm thinking Bass Pro Shop. Yeah, take you a fishing pole up there too. Take you a fishing pole and a bobber up there.
That's terrible. Y'all stop.
I still use offshore sites for tax benefits. Well, you can't use legal. I live in Georgia. You can't use legal sites here, so I have an actual bookie that I still use, old school. The best first date to go to is Applebee's. Boy, you're obsessed with Applebee's, ain't you? You go up there and get you that 2 for $22 deal, don't you? Thoughts on gas station Mexican food? I've never been that down bad to have to eat that. It's a roll of the dice just to take one of those fucking hot dogs off the rolly things in a gas station, man. I don't be eating no Mexican food out of there. Olive Garden? Come on, man. Fucking Olive Garden.
I like Olive Garden.
Olive Garden is fast food Italian, man. You know what? Go to the grocery store, buy a frozen lasagna. Come home, cook it. That's Olive Garden. Come on, man. Olive Garden? Olive Garden's fucking terrible. Olive Garden and Red Lobster are fast food restaurants with waitresses. 3rd and 1 coming up for Iowa, all tied 14 apiece in the first half. 3.5 minutes to go. They're going to pick up the first down, gain of about 4 across the 20 to the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 Iowa. Luigi's downtown Augusta. Luigi's is great. I know the people that own that place. I wish they would move out of there somewhere else, but the food is great, but it's down there by all the titty bars. I mean, nobody really likes going down there.
Go see some titties and then go get you some Italian food.
Or get the Italian food first, Bobby.
And then
go see the titties.
Yeah, you're probably right.
All the Mexican food around here tastes the same. Yeah, that's pretty much the case here, too. 2nd and 10 for Iowa, 2:39 to go. Clock ticking in the first half. All tied 14 apiece in the Music City Bowl. They're on their own 23. Shotgun, back to throw. Looking right. Now he wants to run. Steps out of bounds after a gain of about 4. It's going to be 3rd down now for Iowa with 2:25 to go. Always love your videos. Appreciate you, ma'am. Only bitching is when your dog stumped us in the season opener. Oh, you a Clemson fan? Yeah. Well, for whatever reason, Georgia's just had Clemson's number historically. They're actually pretty similar programs historically, but for some reason, Georgia just dominates that series. I think it's like 43-18 now. Georgia up on Clemson. And I don't think it, like if you talk about, like if you rank college football teams all time, I would put Georgia ahead of Clemson, but I don't know. You would think those two teams would have a closer record, Georgia and Clemson. It's a little surprising to me that it's that one-sided. I mean, I know Clemson has had some down years, but Georgia has too. Hey, Lou, get over here. Or else what? You're going to type more? Oh, no. Whatever you do, don't type more in my comments section, please. Anything but that. 3rd and 6 for Iowa. They're on their own 27. 2:25 to go. We need the Missouri defense to make a play here. Back to throw. Gets rid of it. caught wide open for a first down. That just don't make no sense. 3rd and 6, the guy runs a 6-yard route, and the DB's giving him another 7 yards of cushion. That's just ridiculous. Easy first down for Iowa. Hey, Lou, you doing sit-ups? Been doing push-ups so far today. I'll switch to sit-ups once I can't do no more push-ups, I guess. What is the Iowa fan who called in last week freaking out about the opt-outs in the Music City Bowl? I can't remember his name. 1st and 10, Iowa throws, incomplete. 2nd and 10 with 1:57 to go. Better program, Ohio State or Clemson? All time is Ohio State, yeah. Ohio State's a top 10 program all time. Clemson's not. Yeah, I think Alabama beats Michigan, and I don't think it'll be close. What?
Oh.
Why is that a penalty? Come on, man. That's fucking sad. That was not a roughing the passer penalty. Is Georgia a top 10 program all time? Yes. Bottom of the top 10. 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there. Can't look at the QB wrong anymore. Yeah, that shouldn't have been a penalty. That was not a late hit. It wasn't a vicious hit. It wasn't a head first hit. He didn't hit the quarterback in the head. He didn't slam him down. He didn't land on top of him. Can teams ever lose blue blood status long term? No. Blue blood programs are what they are. Hey, Joey Kreitzer. Lou and Klatt both have Ohio State as the number 1 program of all time. I don't know who the number 1 program. I'd have to think about that. I've never done like a top program of all time. It's easy to just say some team is a top 10 program. Trying to rank them would be a lot harder. I don't know who I'd have number 1. It wouldn't be Ohio State. You can't be the number 1 program of all time and have a losing record to your rival. That's just impossible. So it wouldn't be Ohio State. Nothing can get you to blue blood status. Now, the blue bloods are what they are. They're not changing. It's going to be the same 8 teams from now to the end of time. No, Michigan's ahead of Ohio State. All time. Blue blood programs aren't anything special. Why are people obsessed with it? I have no idea, Neo. I have no idea. No, Georgia's not a blue blood. Logan's, Texas Roadhouse, all them type of steakhouses are okay. Ruth's Chris is garbage. Ruth's Chris is terrible. Is Kirby a top 10 coach of all time? I don't know about that. I don't think he's been coaching long enough to be considered top 10 all time. Yeah, usually the people that get the most mad about blue bloods are fans of teams who aren't blue bloods. Yeah, at least half the blue bloods right now are borderline terrible. Oklahoma, Nebraska, Southern Cal, Michigan. Lou, that Cotton Bowl game will be very cold. Florida is a blue blood? No, Florida's nowhere near a blue blood. Florida was absolute garbage the first 50 years they existed. First and 10, quarterback run for Iowa, close to a first down. Went to work with a trench coat on. People said if I had glasses on, I'd look like the Spanish Blade. Uh-oh, big gain by Iowa. Inside the 10, down inside the 5. Comment section down bad. Comment section down real bad. Y'all are going to lose your first half bet. I live in the Nashville area, and I can confirm that it is not Arctic temperatures, so that means Mizzou should win because they are from the SEC. Oregon and Oregon State were Kansas and Kansas State in the 80s. Uh-oh. Bad snap from Iowa. Quarterback all the way back on a 10. Now we got flags coming in, pushing and shoving now. Looks like Iowa's big mad about it. Iowa looks pretty mad about it. I'm actually not that sore. My legs are a little sore. That's really it. It's been a few weeks since I had Tommy fries. Oh, I give a blankie. Virgo, I'm on a blankie. Virgo, come on. Hey, big boy, you blankie. Oh, big bird. All right, y'all behave. Burgle's in here. Targeting on defense? Well, he did lead with the crown of his head. Now, he didn't hit the quarterback in the head, but he did lead with the crown of his head. Winning recently doesn't make Georgia a blue blood. No, Georgia's not a blue blood. Did someone say they were? Georgia's not a blue blood. Burgle.
Nova.
Who's better all time, Tennessee or Georgia? Georgia. Georgia's got more wins than Tennessee, more bowl wins than Tennessee, more conference titles than Tennessee, and they lead the series with Tennessee. However you rank teams all time, historically, I would have Tennessee one spot behind Georgia. But it's close between Tennessee and Georgia. Yeah, Penn State, Tennessee, Georgia, 8, 9, 10 range on top 10 teams of all time, I think. Programs, however you want to say it. Who are the blue blood schools? Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Texas, Bama, Southern Cal, Ohio State, Michigan. Who am I leaving out? I left one out. Who'd I leave out? I didn't say Nebraska? Yeah, Nebraska then. Nebraska. There's 8 of them. Those are the 8. Florida is a blue blood. No, they're not. Florida was terrible for the first 50 years that they existed. Florida's been good for 17 years out of the last 90. Florida was good from like 1991 to 2008. Other than that, they're absolute garbage. This quarterback just won't go down. What is he doing? He's done run 100 yards now. No, he didn't get in. Short, 3rd and goal. Big hit at the goal line, but yeah, he was short. Big hit. Miami is closer to... Miami's nowhere near blue blood either. Miami, just like Florida, was absolutely terrible till the mid to late 80s. Florida, 0 SEC titles in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, or 80s. 0. None. Not a single one. Didn't win their conference at all. Not a single time. In the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, or 80s. They're not a blue blood. Is Florida even top 25 all time in wins? Florida's 28th all time in wins, behind Pittsburgh, behind Virginia Tech, behind Washington, behind West Virginia, behind Auburn, behind Clemson. One spot ahead of Georgia Tech. Another team is completely owned by Georgia. Georgia Tech and Florida. Property of Georgia. Georgia Tech and Florida, they wish they were Georgia. 3rd and goal. Handoff. Think he got in that time. Yes, he did. With 49 seconds to go, Iowa takes a 20-14 lead. Extra point would make it 21. Miami is far from being a blue blood. Yeah, Miami's nowhere close either. Miami is 66th all-time in wins, behind Colgate, behind Holy Cross, behind Maryland, behind Ole Miss, behind TCU, behind fucking Iowa. Georgia will win bigly. I hope you're right, but I'll take a 1-point win. Lou is closer to being a bodybuilder than Florida is to being a blue blood. Worst college football program of all time? Indiana. Indiana. Where's Florida State at in all-time wins? Florida State, where are you? Hold on, I'm looking. But you got to remember, all the Florida schools were absolute garbage until the 80s. All of them. Where the fuck is Florida State at? No way they're this far down this list. I must have missed them. Wait a minute. This list is the top 100. There's no way Florida State's not even in the top 100. I must have missed it. FSU all-time wins. Wow. Okay. Yep, they're not even in the top 100. Florida State has 583 wins. Oklahoma State has 640, and they're 100th on the list. So, yeah, Florida State's probably somewhere around 200 on the all-time wins list. That's sad, ain't it? Gator, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says Florida won the SEC in 84, 85, and 90. Look it up. They had it taken by... Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. It's not the way things work, buddy. They did not win the SEC. They were cheating. They got caught, and they're vacated. So, sorry. Sorry. I mean, don't cheat. But no, Florida did not win the SEC in 84, 85. They were cheating, and those got vacated. So, like I said, Florida has 0 SEC titles in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. I mean, I don't know why, well, never mind. I do know why. Because people are generally retarded. Yeah, people are generally retarded. Cry. These are the official SEC records on the official SEC website. Cry, stomp the ground, punch the air. Ever what you need to do. You done crying, or you want to stare at this some more? They called another targeting here. This time on Iowa. Now, well, never mind. There's more fun things to look at, too. Try that on, bud. Most SEC titles. There you go. You're a little over halfway to catching your big brother, Georgia. Georgia Tech has more SEC titles than Texas A&M, Texas, and Oklahoma combined. Look at this. Georgia Tech, 5 SEC titles. South Carolina, 0. Texas and Oklahoma, 0. What a shame. Now that's sad there. That's real sad there. Yeah, South Carolina's got more ACC titles than Miami. That is a fact. South Carolina won the ACC in 1969. It's their only conference championship. Well, they're going to drag out the end of this half, ain't they? The over is going to hit. That's the good news. The bad news is, comment section, y'all lost your bet. Y'all took Missouri to win the first half, and they're not going to win the first half. So, tough luck for you there. Comment section taking a giant L there. South Carolina will eventually become SEC champs. Won't be for a while, though. Well, it's already been 30-something years, hasn't it? How much longer we got to wait? How much longer we got to wait, bud? BA closer to being a cheerleader than Florida is to being a blue blood. Yeah, Florida's not a blue blood. I mean, Florida's not a... Look, I don't know why Florida fans get mad. Florida not being a blue blood doesn't mean that they weren't really good and a dominant program from 1990 to 2008. So for 18 years, Florida was good. The rest of their history is garbage. They won SEC titles in the 90s, and they won SEC titles in the 2000s. They won 0 SEC titles in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 2010s, and 2020s. So, in the last 10 centuries, there's been 2 decades where Florida was good. The 90s and the 2000s. The other 8 decades, Florida was absolute fucking garbage. All right, there's halftime. I'm going to let y'all make a bet on the second half to try to redeem yourselves, but that was not good, guys. Your pick in the first half was not good. It was not good at all. So I'm going to wait for this second half line to come out. And I'm going to let y'all make a pick on the second half, but boy, y'all are starting out bad today. Y'all are starting out bad today. I'm a little disappointed in y'all. Not gonna lie. A little disappointed. You don't have 3 SEC titles in the 80s. Sorry. You don't. Bama, Michigan, has anyone who was good on a bad team are sitting out? All right, the over-under for the second half is 22.5. The spread for the second half is Missouri -1. All right, so let's start the poll. Final score. All right, the second half line is Missouri -1. Right now they're down 7. So that's Missouri +6. All right, this is what you think the final score will be. Get your vote in for the final score. You think Iowa wins by more than 6? Or do you think Missouri covers the 6? Have you people watched Georgia play this year? They're not even close to what they used to be, says Cassidy Johnson. Not even close? I don't know. I disagree. 11-2 against the hardest schedule in the country. SEC champions, first round bye in the playoffs, and favored to beat Notre Dame with a backup quarterback. Are you sure they're not even close to what they used to be? Are you sure? Missouri is somehow making Iowa look athletic. Missouri, one of the most overrated teams out there. I agree with that. They are overrated. Iowa covers. The talent isn't at the same level. Thanks God for Bobo and Kirby. Georgia 38, Notre Dame 14. Wow, that would impress even me. I don't know if I'm going that far. I think Georgia can win, but I don't know about blowing them out. Has Georgia beat anybody 38-14 this year? Oh yeah, Georgia's definitely beatable. So is Notre Dame and Oregon and Ohio State and Texas and Arizona State and Boise State and Penn State. Do you think Jeremiah Love has a big day? I think he'll have a couple of big runs. So yeah, I'll say yeah. Are you streaming Ole Miss versus Duke on January 2nd? I don't know. I haven't even looked that far ahead, to be honest, so I'm not sure on that one. Yep, beat Clemson 34-3. That's true. I already have a bet on Kansas State plus 3.5. Actually, I bought it up to 4. So I've got Kansas State at plus 4. I've got Kansas. This is in basketball today. I've got Kansas State plus 4, Columbia plus 12, and Cal Irvine minus 3.5. And then on this football game, I've got over 40.5 points, and they're already at 35. So I feel good about that. And then we've got the halftime bet. That we're about to make. Let's see what y'all want to do on the halftime bet. End of poll. All right. The comment section says that the second half, Iowa to win by 6. Let's do it. All right, there we go. Bets in. Y'all have Iowa to win by more than 6. Where's Vandy all time? Oh, boy. You need a shovel to dig down that far to find them. Florida had a tougher schedule than Georgia. No, they didn't. Georgia's got the number 1 strength of schedule on every strength of schedule ranking on planet Earth. So you're just wrong, per normal. Sooners fan, did Georgia ever lose to Navy, though? You know what? I don't know. They might have at some point. Service academies used to be really good. I don't know if Georgia's ever played Navy. Let's look and see. Yeah, Navy's 2-0 against Georgia. They played in 1916 and 1957. So it's been shit. Well, oh God, is that 70 years? It's been almost 70 years since they played. 1916 and 1957, Navy won both games. But there's a difference between losing to Navy 100 years ago and losing to Navy now. Big difference. Big difference. Andrew, thank you for the super chat. He says, do you think this is the closest the Big Ten and SEC have been in the last 25 years since the playoff last year? It feels like that. I think the Big Ten and the SEC have been close almost every year for a long time. I think in general, the SEC has been better over the last 25 years than the Big Ten, but maybe not every single year. But generally speaking, they have been. I think this year, the top 3 or 4 teams in the Big Ten could compete with anybody in the SEC. Once you get past the 4th or 5th team in the Big Ten, I think the SEC would have some advantages. Like if you matched up whatever, the 10th best team in each league, or the 5th best team in each league, or whatever, like South Carolina versus Illinois. You know, South Carolina probably beat them pretty bad. Coming up, what is that? Is that game tomorrow? But I don't think there's a big difference between the two. Service Academy is making a little bit of a comeback in today's era. Yeah, I don't know about that. The one benefit that the service academies have over the other teams is no one transfers from there. So they usually have a team loaded with experienced juniors and seniors, where a lot of these other teams are bringing in players from the portal now that might not be as experienced in that particular system or team or whatever. But I don't think Army or Navy's getting back to winning national titles like they used to do 100 years ago. UJ will have over 500 yards of offense. Good God, Billy Cole. They also pay you to attend the service academies. They are undersized. Florida man building a statue for Sunbelt Billy going 7-5 is sad. It is sad. It is sad. I've never seen a fan base be so happy to lose 5 games as I've seen the Florida fans this year. It's weird. It's really weird. Well, Florida did have a hard schedule. I mean, that's true. Florida did have a hard schedule, but they lost 5 games. I mean, Georgia had a hard schedule and went 11-2 and won the SEC. Kirby has won the same number of playoff games as Billy Napier won games this year. One of Kentucky's 2 SEC titles came when Bear Bryant won them their only natty. Florida will be better than Georgia next year. Yeah, that's copy and pasted from every year from the last 20 years, and it's only been right about 5 times out of 20. What team do you hate the most? I don't really hate any teams. Really? I mean, I like to talk shit about college football, but I don't really hate any teams. The ACC is dog shit. Yes. 1-9 in the postseason. Which makes Florida State the worst college football team of all time. 2024 Florida State is the worst college football team of all time. They went 2-10 in a conference that is 1-9 in the postseason. Syracuse won, that's it. Little known fact, Georgia is modeled after Yale. Albert, email me. I bought 7 tickets to the hockey game in Vegas. There's only one left. If you want it, I need you to email me or text me or something. Get in touch with me somehow. I bought 7 tickets all together for that hockey game. There's only one left. A fruit won a bowl game. Yeah, Syracuse beat. Who did Syracuse beat? Shit, I forget who they played. Who did Syracuse play? I've drawn a blank on who Syracuse played. Washington State? Okay, yeah, Washington State, okay. Plant that flag. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, how do you know when it's shower time at Penn State when the big hand touches the little... Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Damn. Oh, the goal time. I wasn't paying attention and the goal thing timed out. Hold on. That means I owe y'all some push-ups. And let me reset the goal. I wasn't paying attention and it timed out. Alright, there you go. I wasn't paying attention. That's on me. And it timed out. So, I don't know if I owe any push-ups or not, but I'll give you some. 10 push-ups. Come on, Lou! Come on, Lou! Come on! Oh, boy. 7. Oh, shit. God damn, son. Oh my God. What?
What are you looking at?
Don't want to see Lou's heart explode on stream. Yes, I'm trying to prevent that, actually, by getting in better shape. Trying to prevent my heart from exploding on stream one day. That's why I'm trying to get in better shape. Come on now. Y'all want to play Q&A with the lady for a few minutes while I go pee? Come on now.
Sure.
Remember, no trolling, and you have to be on your best behavior. All right, I'm going to go pee, refill my water. Be right back. Here we go.
See how she does? Anytime he leaves the room, she has to go with him. Good morning, everyone. He's still up 10. Happy New Year to you, Robert. Right, no taking candid pics of me, Nate. Oh, I don't know about that, some guy. I don't know. Flaps 15. He just a nickname that he came up with for her. I don't even know where it came from. Oh, Tony, stop it. You're going to go wash your truck. Too many kids. Too many kids in here. Well, I mean, the kids are out of school, so I've been trying to wake my son up about 15 times a day. Ballard is in love. Yeah, young love. You remember that. You remember that, Sir UGA. Come on now. You remember that. You remember that. I did give him a little bit of advice on my show Sunday, but I mean, not really much, that that he's doing wrong, I guess, at this point. Is that right, some guy? Yeah, maybe if I do just take his cell phone away, he'd wake up in a heartbeat, wouldn't he? Happy New Year to you, Tyrese Harris. I should put my show in the chat. Yeah, well, I don't like to touch anything on his computer, so I'll let Lou do it when he comes back. Eating all your food? Yeah, they tend to do that. So, they tend to do that. When I had both my boys living at home with me, yeah, I went to the grocery store just about once every week and spent about $200 every week on groceries. The Burgle combines the friendly, low-key personality of the Beagle with the larger size and striking tricolor coat of the Bernese Mountain Dog, a dog breed. Oh, I didn't realize. Well, we spell it Burgle though, so I don't think that's the same thing. I gotta look at the chair exercises to help old man Lou out. I was told I should do chair exercises too. Oh wow, your daughter gives you $100 for food every month? I should probably start doing that, huh? Happy New Year, Sharice. Oh, is that true, Outdoor Bag? Well, I'm not a huge fan of country music, so battle feet in the house. Hope you too, Biggs Mike. Hope you and the family have a great New Year's. Yes, I'm super excited, Sir UGA. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. I just told my boss that I'm going too, so he said he's gonna Venmo me some money so he wants me to put something down on red. Uh oh. Fielded at the 30, it looks like, or wrestled down at the 30 is what they said. Happy New Year, Melvin. Why not? We're angels, okay? We're angels. So we wouldn't do anything. Well, we wouldn't make her do anything that she probably wouldn't want to do. So, but we are angels. What's up, Spencer? As ready as I'm gonna be, I guess, Robert. Yeah, you should let your mom hang with us. We love your mom. Your mom is definitely one of us. Okay, I see what you did there, ghetto. I see what you did there. Tell my boss to put something down on bills. No, he treats me good. Uh oh, breakaway. No, it wouldn't be a girls trip if you came, Nate. So, sorry to tell you, but it wouldn't be a ladies trip if you came. But she's more than welcome to come if she wants to. I don't know if she's ever been to Vegas. I have Tom, but that's not going to be until probably way, way, way in the future. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of stress that I'm not ready for right now. I mean, the salon that I work at now is yeah. I mean, like I make my own schedule, and it works well with my second job that I have too. So, yeah, I don't think I'm ready to take on that stress just as of yet. I'm actually considering going back to school and getting my esthetician license, but I don't know. That's kind of still up in the air. I will, Sharice. I'm sure he's probably watching the chat though, so he appreciates y'all for the most. Yeah, he wasn't sure how many he was gonna have watching today, but I think he's what? How many's got in here? 320 right now. We can probably get those likes up though too. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up, you need to go ahead and do that. No, I don't. I don't stream during the week, Robert. Oh, is that right, Unsung? Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking about kind of maybe expanding my resume as far as that. So he's taking a 5 minute break. What the hell else is going on at 2:30 p.m.? Work. A lot of people went back to work today, myself included. I had to do some work this morning while listening to the morning shoe. An esthetician is basically someone that can do like facials and things like that. So, oh, is that right, Sean? Yeah, I am certified in hair extensions. Dream Catchers is the one I'm certified in. So I could live stream giving Lou a facial. He'd probably really enjoy that, actually. Did I tell you? Did he tell you what he got me and my daughter for Christmas? He got me a collapsible foot spa with like all the pedicure equipment. So yeah, I think he's expecting me to give him pedicures at home. I'm not sure exactly what you mean about med spas. My sister is a masseuse, and she does she's a medical, like she does, she uses a lot of medicinal stuff in her massages. Who's walking a slippery slope? I'm walking a slippery slope. You want some extensions, Carolina Jackpot? I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up. We can get you some tape-ins on that bald head of yours. Oh, you've seen a bunch of med spas get dinged for controlled substance violations. I should get him. Well, no, he wasn't actually giving the massages. He was getting the massages. Wasn't that right? Extra shots. I mean, hair systems for men. If you're like talking about plugs, no, I can't do hair plugs. No, but I can. Yes, I can glue some hair on your head if you want to do that. Spray paint like LeBron. That is the thing, though. Actually, can you unglue the hair on my back? Seems permanent. I don't know about ungluing it, but I mean, you can get somebody to shave it off. I'm sure. I mean, it would grow back though. You can do hair removal. Yes, that'd be great, Jackpot. We'll get you some blonde extensions. We'll glue you some blonde extensions. Get a Joe Dirt hair implant. Yes, that'd be great, Jackpot. We'll get you some blonde extensions. We'll glue you.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Drew, thank you.
All right, what I miss here? Still 21-14. Y'all gonna get this one right with Iowa in the second half? Commercial break on the game. What's the bet this half? The comment section, we did a poll at halftime. The comment section took Iowa State in the second half. So basically, Iowa State has to win the game by more than 6. Is what it comes down to. Oh, Missouri's going to be without Weiss now. That means they're without their top 2 wide receivers because Burton quit and didn't play. And now Weiss is out for the rest of the game. So Missouri without their top 2 wide receivers now. I said Iowa State. I didn't mean to confuse you. I know y'all are easily confused. So even though Iowa is the only game on, if I say Iowa State, y'all get extremely confused. See, there's another one. First and 10, Mizzou, 11:40 to go in the third. They're on their own 29. Keep it on the ground here. Going to pick up about 3. That's it. Second and 7 coming up for Mizzou. Took over 40 in Iowa -6. Yeah, I've got over 40.5. And Iowa -6. Yeah, I heard that about Brock Vandergriff. I don't know why. I mean, he wasn't very good. Maybe that's why. I don't think he's got some kind of injury that's making him retire. Not that I know of, anyway. 3 wide for Mizzou on second and 7. Cook looks left, throws left. Miscommunication that time. Wide receiver broke his route off. Cook sailed it over his head. 3rd and 7 coming up for Mizzou. Oh, got another fake account here. Imagine how sad of a human being you have to be to go online and pretend to be someone else. That's bad. That's real bad. Cook throws incomplete off the fingertips of the wide receiver. Would have been a first down. Instead, 4th and 7, and Mizzou will have to punt it away. Brock says he's going to start farming somewhere out west. Why would anyone pretend to be Slimy Hot Boy? Yeah, well, obviously their life is so bad that Slimy Hot Boy's life would be an improvement. Damn. That's sad, ain't it? Iowa with a punt return. Tries to make something. Oh, that's 15 extra yards. That's way late. Way late hit out of bounds there. Way late hit out of bounds there. That's going to add 15 yards on to the end of that return. Here's another one. Here's another one pretending to be somebody else. Get rid of that one too. The SEC just isn't that good this year. Yeah. At worst, they're the 2nd best conference in the country, but yeah, not that good. Not that good. The SEC has the best record this season of any Power 4 conference against the other Power 4 conferences, but they're not any good. SEC and Big Ten are even. It's close. It's real close. 2nd and 16. Iowa picks up about 6 yards, makes up what they lost on that first down play, but it's going to be 3rd and long now for Iowa. Third and 10. Back to throw. Caught, but breaks the tackle and picks up the first down. Wow, poor tackling in the secondary by Mizzou. Should have been tackled 4 or 5 yards short of the first down, but just poor tackling there, which is great for the pay comment section movement. Y'all need some Iowa points here. Bucknut Billy is the product of eating paint chips, says Bowman. I don't care about the Big Ten. I just care about my USC Trojans. Yeah, and they're terrible. They're going to be looking for a coach this time next year, aren't they? I really don't care. Four most historic programs in the Big Ten: Ohio State, Michigan, Nebraska, and Southern Cal. Second and 6 coming up for Iowa. They're in Missouri territory on the 39. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. They're up 7, 21-14. Pistol formation. Snap. Play action. Throws. Nearly intercepted. Wow, he must not have seen that guy. Threw it right to a Missouri defender. I guess that's why he plays defense, because he dropped it. Looked like a Georgia wide receiver on that play trying to catch that ball. Uh-oh, roughing the passer on Missouri. That's going to give Iowa an automatic first down and 15 free yards. They're going to be in field goal range now. Hey, what's up, Octavian? On the ground, big hole. Inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. First and goal, Iowa. Come on. Is it Hawkeyes? Come on, Hawkeyes. We need some points. We got to get over 40. And Iowa -6. Yeah. Florida State lost 63-3, then went 2-10 in the worst conference in the history of mankind. And guess who they play in the first game of the season next year? They're starting off 0-1. I'll give you a hint. They're starting off 0-1. Florida State has to play Alabama week 1 next year. Yeah, Missouri's been extremely overrated this year. I agree with Fight On that. When I do my top 25 rankings, I've been complaining about them being in the AP poll, the coaches poll, the playoff poll. I don't understand it. They're not they shouldn't be ranked. I agree with you on that one. Nowhere to go for the Iowa quarterback that time. Shoved out of bounds for a loss of a couple of yards. Yeah, there's a lot of good non-con games. Ohio State and Texas. Yep. Clemson and LSU, I think. That should be a good game, actually. LSU hasn't won a week 1 game since 2019. They've started 0-1 4 years in a row, LSU has. Third and goal now for Iowa from the 11. Back to throw. Under pressure, he's going to get sacked back at the 20. They're going to have to kick a field. They're going to have to kick a field goal here. South Carolina might upset Alabama next year. Might not even be an upset. I mean, I don't know. It's way too early to start talking about next year's games, but I don't know what South Carolina's losing, what they have coming back, who they'll get in the portal. Same for Bama. But I do know the game's in Columbia. Here comes a 38-yard field goal from the right hash. Snap, hold, kick, knuckleball, but it's good. Iowa extends their lead 24-14. They're up 10 with 5:19 to go in the third. Nebraska going to beat the Gators next year? Florida plays Nebraska? Florida State was definitely the worst power team this year. This year's Florida State team was the worst power conference team in the history of football. Worse than any other team. Comment section looking good right now. Y'all got Iowa -6. Y'all are looking good. How many points are we at? 24. We're at 38 points. So all we need is one more field goal, and we'll hit my over 40 bet. And y'all need Iowa to win by more than 6, and y'all will be 1-1 today. Florida doesn't play Nebraska. Yeah, somebody said they did. I didn't think so either. I'd love to see Ohio State lose. I love watching Ryan Day cry. It's going to be a good game. That's a hard game to pick. I did pick Ohio State, but I don't think anybody will be surprised if Oregon wins. I mean, hell, they already beat them once. That's a tough game to pick. Notre Dame at Miami week 1. The SEC is struggling during bowl season. They have the second best record. They're 4-3. The Big Ten is 4-2. Unsung, Mizzou is not a wrestling school. Y'all arguing about who is or isn't a wrestling school? Tennessee plays at Nebraska in 2026, says Will. Goal is about to end. All right. I'll reset it once it ends. First half bet, the comment section had Missouri to win the first half. So they lost the first half bet, but they're looking good right now on their second half bet. What's up, Turk? A&M is a bunch of goofballs. Yeah, they're weird. Texas A&M is really weird. Really weird. Does Ole Miss now have what? Well, they don't now. They did this season. Yes. They did in 2024, but they're losing it all. Ole Miss is a portal school, so they got to, they're like Florida State. It's going to be an all or nothing deal for Ole Miss. They're either going to be really good or really bad every year. The live schedule for tomorrow is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, Brandon. Texas A&M fans think they're a service academy. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know why they... First of all, I don't know why they think that. Second of all, I don't know why they get so mad when you tell them that they're not. It's really weird. I don't know what's up with the crotch grabbing shit they do. Again, it's just a long list of weird shit that they do. Really, really weird. As much as it hurts, I'm going to take Michigan by 7. In what game are you talking about? The Alabama game? Alabama's favored by 14. Oh, if Michigan wins by 7, that would be a massive upset. That's a 21-point difference versus the spread. Second and 10 for Missouri, no gain. Going to be 3rd and 10 now. They're down 10 with 5 minutes to go in the third. All right, let's reset the goal. Boise State's going to get skull drugged. I can't wait, says Mighty Jew. 3rd and 10. Come on, Iowa. Come on, Iowa. Defense, let's go. Make a play. Make a play. Shotgun for Missouri. Snap. Cook back to throw. Throws. Caught. First down across the 40, out of bounds at the 42 or 43 yard line. Nice play by Mizzou to keep that drive alive. I'm a Michigan fan. Kick out A&M in Missouri. Clemson and Virginia Tech to the SEC. Yeah, I don't think anybody's getting kicked out. I don't think anybody's getting kicked out of the SEC. UNLV mini helmet? At the post office I do. I think I have one that somebody sent me at the post office, but the holidays and all that shit, I haven't been by there. I need to go before the post office gets mad and sends it back. Look at this play by Mizzou. All the way down inside the 15 on a jump ball. Wide receiver went up and got it. 1st and 10, Mizzou. They're in the red zone. FSU went 2 and 10, but their graduation rates are sky high. Yeah, no one gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. Hey, thanks, Mike. Happy New Year to you too, buddy. Happy New Year. Does UJ have wide receivers? Yes, like 8 or 9 of them. First and goal now for Mizzou. What the hell would Virginia Tech add to the SEC? A TV market. Touchdown, Missouri. Brady Cook right up the gut, untouched into the end zone. Comment section down bad again. Y'all have Iowa -6, and it's about to be a 3-point game. Woo, would you rather have on Georgia, Ryan Williams or Jeremiah Smith? I'd take either one. I mean, those are 2 of the best receivers in the country. I have over 40.5 points, so I just hit that bet. That cashed. And I let the comment section pick the second half bet. They picked Iowa -6. So Iowa has to win by more than 6. Those are the 2 bets I have. SpongeBob or Patrick? I don't watch cartoons. I'm 46 years old. I quit watching cartoons when I was about 9 or 10. You should consider doing that too. The touchdown didn't count, by the way, because there was a penalty. So it's back to being a 10-point game. 2nd and goal now. There was a penalty on Missouri on that touchdown, so they took the points off the board. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Still a 10-point game, 24-14, Iowa on top. Missouri with the ball just inside the 5-yard line, 2nd and goal. Brady Cook's in a shotgun here. Motion, snap, jet sweep. Walks into the end zone untouched. No flags that time. That touchdown will count. Now the over has cashed. Now we cash the over. Let's reach that goal for Lou. Happy New Year, Lou and BA. Hey, thank you, Neo.
Thank you.
Happy New Year to y'all too, buddy. Watching cartoons is like smoking weed after you're 30. Not a good look, bud. I like that you said bud there when you're talking about smoking weed. All right, here comes the extra point. It's good, and we've got a 3-point game. Comment section down bad. We need Iowa to score some points here. Woo smokes weed. No, Woo doesn't. Michigan did win the Natty, didn't they? It was in Columbus. Are you going to do the Pope for the Notre Dame game? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You talking about the live stream? Well, that's going to be on Patreon, I'm pretty sure. Let me check the poll. There's a poll up on Patreon, but I'm pretty sure they chose the Sugar Bowl. Yeah, the Sugar Bowl will be on Patreon. So New Year's Day at, what time is that game? 8:45. It's a late kick. I think it's at 8:45. Georgia versus Notre Dame in the Sugar Bowl. That will be on Patreon. There's the link to Patreon. It's half off through the end of the year. Patreon is. Woo would be a good receiver for Temple. What? I've done the Pope thing a few times. I mean, it never gets old, I guess. I guess I could do it again. Yeah, we've been doing the exercises again on this stream. Yeah, I did take yesterday off. But that's the only day. Yesterday's the only day I've taken off from exercising since I started. Georgia should beat Notre Dame, says Tyrese. I sure hope so. I think it's going to be a good game. Who do you think is the better team between Boise State and Arizona State? Arizona State. Lou, is that up dog on your shirt? I don't have any idea what you're asking me there, but this is an all-white t-shirt. So whatever it is you're asking that's on my shirt, the answer is no. Or whatever it is you're attempting to ask. A lot of y'all in the comment section, I think, are English as a second language students. Heard an interesting fact today. Bobby Bowden has won more bowl games since 2007 than Miami. Yeah, I saw where some Florida State fans were posting that on Twitter to troll Miami. I saw that. I just want to see that Pope skit again. It was funny. I mean, break it out anytime. No problem. I mean, I'm ready with the Pope outfit anytime, so we can make it happen. Hopefully. John, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, got a huge bet on Arizona State plus 14.5. Put this on it, Lou. Arizona State plus 14.5. If I was going to bet an underdog, Arizona State would be the one I would take. Let's see what the line is. Let me see what my line is on that game. Plus 12 is the line. I'd have to buy it up to 14.5. I don't know. I don't know if it would be worth it at that. I can't even buy it up to 14 is the highest I can buy it, and that puts me at minus 178. So I'm not going to do that. No fans trolling Miami after going 2-10. Yeah, it makes no sense. Florida State, this year's Florida State team is the worst power conference team in the history of football. They went 2-10 in a conference that is currently 1-9 in the postseason. Uh-oh, big run up the gut from Iowa across the 35 to the 37, maybe the 38-yard line. Good looking play on the ground from Iowa. They still have a lead, but it's been cut to 3 after that Missouri touchdown. 24-21 Iowa up over Mizzou. Music City Bowl in that. Happy New Year, Lou and BA. My birthday is January 20th, and what a great day it will be, turning 42. Well, happy early birthday, Tony. Remind us again when it gets a little closer, buddy. But yeah, happy early birthday, man, and happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Martin, John, thank y'all for the super chats. I appreciate it. Iowa is playing way more physical than Mizzou. Well, Iowa's always been a really physical team. I mean, that's sort of their MO. Offense has been their problem, but, you know, they got a new coordinator in there this year. Their offense has been better this year than it has been in recent years. But they're kind of the Texas A&M of the Big Ten. I mean, you know, 8-9 wins and bump their head. That's about it. On the ground on 2nd and 3. Close to a first down. Might be a little bit short. 3rd and half a yard coming up now for Iowa. We are pedophile, you is what you are. If you're talking about Penn State. Third and less than a yard. Here we go. But that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So they're not going to run a play. Fourth quarter coming up. Iowa 24, Missouri 21. So at least we got another close game here. At Penn State, they like when you're a little behind in the locker room. Oh, man. Oh, man.
That's terrible.
Isn't that terrible?
Terrible.
That's terrible. That's absolutely horrible. Joe Pa definitely knew. He was told. And he did the bare minimum required by law. Unacceptable. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Iowa is going to always play hard. Lots of guys play hard because they don't have the talent of an Ohio State, etc. Hey, Lou, can I change my name into Patreon? I don't care. He told the campus police. Yeah, he did the bare minimum required by law. What would you have done? He let the guy continue to hang around. Come on, man. Imagine making excuses for a pedophile. Good job, buddy. You might be a little suspect there, bud. So, an assistant walks into the locker room. He sees a grown man butt-fucking a child. Does he go whoop the guy's ass? No. Does he pull the guy off the kid? No. None of that. Turns around like he didn't see anything and walks away. That was mistake number one. What does he then do? He goes and tells Joe Paterno. Does Joe Paterno go whoop the guy's ass? No. Does Joe Paterno fire him? No. Does Joe Paterno confront him? No. Does Joe Paterno ban him from the locker rooms or the buildings or the showers? No. What does he do? He does the bare minimum required by law. He's a mandated reporter. He tells the AD, and that's it. Continues to work with the guy. Continues to let him hang around. Continues to send kids to that fucking camp. Unacceptable. Unacceptable, Joe Pa. Unacceptable, Joe Pa. Joe Pa was a dedicated coach like 40 years at the same well, that was a lot more common back then than it is now, but yeah. Are you doing another pregame show this season? What do you mean by pregame show? Yeah, Jimmy Carter passed away yesterday. Tom. Jimmy Carter never saw Miami win the ACC. Sad. Yeah, I'm sure Jimmy Carter was all broke up about not seeing Miami win the ACC. Iowa with the ball, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Gain of 3 up close to midfield. Second down coming up for Iowa. Into the 4th quarter now. 3-point game. Iowa up over Mizzou, 24-21. Who cares about Jimmy Carter? Well, I guess people care about Jimmy Carter the same way they care about any ex-president. I mean, I was eating dinner when I found out Jimmy Carter died, and I just went on eating my dinner. I mean, it didn't affect me at all. But I mean, I'll go out on a limb and say more people care about Jimmy Carter dying than are ever going to care about you dying. Third and 3. Iowa. Rolling to nowhere to go with the ball. Whoa, was that intercepted? Yep, intercepted by Mizzou. Why did he throw that? Boy, just throw it away, dummy. Comment section is down horrendous right now. Iowa was driving up near midfield, but that was a disaster of a throw. What in the fuck was that Iowa man thinking? Obviously, he wasn't thinking. Man, you gotta just throw that away and punt the fucking ball, man. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. What are you doing? No, no, no. Terrible. Terrible. Lou should take chat poll for bets and then go the other way. Yeah, they did good the other day doing it. They were 2-1 the other day. They were 2-1 the other day. Right now they're 0-1, and if something doesn't happen here in the 4th quarter, they're going to be 0-2. Lou should take chat. Oh, we read that. Yeah. Iowa is trash. Shades of DJU. $12:50 to go in the 4th, so still plenty of time, but Iowa's going to have to play defense here. Missouri on their own 46. Cook back to throw. Good protection. Nowhere to go with the ball. Uh-oh, throws it backwards, so that's a fumble. The running back gets it, but has to go out of bounds. That's going to be a loss of about 15 yards. Backwards pass is, of course, a fumble. He was hit as he was throwing the ball. Yeah, this just looked wrong from the get-go here. What are you doing, man? Don't pump fake that. Lucky not to turn it right back over there, but a huge loss of 18 on the play. 2nd and 28 now for Mizzou. Coming up on 12 minutes to go in the game. They're down 3. Cook in a shotgun, 4 wide this time. 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Shotgun, snap, back to throw, Cook, looking, quarterback draw, takes off, has some room, pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 6 or 7. It's still going to be 3rd and oblivion for Missouri here, 3rd and about 21. Mighty Jew, hard to take you serious anymore, bud, now that we know you're a pedophile sympathizer. I automatically just assume, and maybe I'm wrong, but I automatically just assume that anybody making excuses or taking up for pedophiles is, in fact, a pedophile themselves. I don't understand that. 3rd and 20, Missouri is going to pick up about 12. And look at this. They're going to get Iowa with a late hit. Wow. Iowa had them stopped at what would have been 4th and about 9. And there's going to be a late hit out of bounds here on Iowa. Is going to give Missouri a first down. I think that's what the call is going to be. Yep. Wow. What a bad penalty to take for Iowa there. Wow. Horrible penalty. Horrible penalty. Iowa DB got money on Mizzou. Automatic first down on the ground for Mizzou. They're going to pick up a couple of yards. 2nd and about 8 coming up now for Mizzou. They are down around the 35 of Iowa. They're down 3 points. If you said that to my face, I'd be in prison. Watch your mouth. No. Come knock on my door then. Pedophile. 2nd and 8. Double pass. I don't know. What in the world are we doing here? Backyard football being played now. I think it's going to end up being an incomplete pass. I don't know. 3rd and 8 coming up. Jeremiah Smith or Luther Burden? I'd probably go Jeremiah Smith there. I mean, Luther Burden's good. Probably a 1st-round draft pick, but I'd probably take Jeremiah Smith. Did Iowa's defense even show up today? They haven't played terrible. The first quarter really, was it the first quarter when all the points were scored in this one? Iowa equals idiots outside wandering around, says Dogmatic. 3rd and 8. It looks like Missouri's going to take a timeout here with 10:21 to go in the 4th. They're down 3, 24 to 21. Don't pick on poor old Iowa. I don't think anybody hates Iowa, do they? I mean, it's been fun to laugh at their offense over the last few years, but I don't really think anybody hates Iowa, do they? A man may forgive, but never forgets. I got you, Lou. Buddy, you haven't been out of your house in 6 months, and you probably haven't been out of your zip code in 6 years. You live in internet comment sections. No one's afraid of you at all, period. But anytime you feel like getting your ass beat, come on over. I'll be here waiting. It's easy to type that shit in the comment section. Come knock on the door, dummy. It'll be a one-way trip for you. You took a walk an hour ago? Good for you, buddy. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. How could anyone hate Iowa? Yeah, I don't. I mean, I know there's the Iowa State deal. So that's a rivalry game. So if you're a huge Iowa State fan, yeah, you want to beat Iowa every year. But I just mean the college football community in general or whatever. Lots of people hate Georgia, Bama, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Michigan, Florida State, whatever. You don't ever see a bunch of people sitting around talking about how much they hate Iowa. Not the football team. Now, the state of Iowa, yeah. The state of Iowa is an absolute disaster. I don't know why anybody still lives there. I can't figure that out. There can't be anybody that lives in Iowa and is happy about it. Do you live stream on a Patreon page instead of just the scoreboard? You mean, do I show the game? No. No. Can't show the game. What's the money line on Lou versus pedo sympathizer? Do you want us to time him out? No. He won't have anything to do if you time him out. The worst state by far is New Mexico. Third and 8. Cook throws off the fingertips of the wide receiver and incomplete. 4th and 8. And I guess we're going to see a long field goal attempt here to try to tie it up. Do I have an opinion on Cam Ward? What about, what do you mean? Him quitting? Yeah, I uploaded a video earlier on that. Iowa doesn't have any reservations to speak of. Like engine reservations? Yeah, here comes a long field goal attempt here, about a 52-yarder from the left hash on 4th and 8. This would tie it up. Snap, hold, kick. It's on target if it's long enough, and it is. Plenty of leg. Plenty of leg on that one. Tie game. All right, chat, we need an Iowa touchdown for y'all to cover your Iowa -6 bet that we made. We need an Iowa touchdown in order for y'all to cover the -6 bet. Shuey, Dognatic, Tony, appreciate y'all hitting the super chat, man. I really do. Thank y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if Penn State chokes against Boise State. I'd be extremely surprised. I'd be shocked, even. I think Boise State is the least likely playoff team to win in this round. Hey, Dario, I appreciate that, buddy. But whoever it was just asking about the Patreon, here's the link. And it's half off right now through the end of the year. There you go. I will be rooting for Georgia, says Mighty Jew. John, Old Town Vibes. Yeah, I think Arizona State's got a better chance of winning than Boise State does. I would be less shocked if Arizona State beat Texas than I would be if Boise State beat Penn State. Notre Dame has a starting freshman tackle. Yeah, but I think he's been starting all year, so he's pretty experienced now. Rob Sanders versus Tom from Bama and Lou versus Mighty Jew Battle Royal. These people that type in the comments section, there's a 0% chance any of them will ever do anything. Less than 0. Penn State has a good run defense, and it's probably going to be difficult for Boise State to switch up the game plan when Worthington Smith starts getting stopped. Notre Dame over Georgia. I definitely think Notre Dame can beat Georgia. I mean, I'm picking Georgia. I think Georgia will win, but I think it's going to be a great game. President from when I was born, now dead. Yeah, we were talking about that a little while ago. Jimmy Carter passed away yesterday. Arizona State won Big 12. Iowa State is runner-up. BYU is third, and Colorado is fourth. Georgia versus Notre Dame is going to come down to depth. Go Dogs, says Darian Ford. Yeah, Jimmy Carter was 100 years old. Are aliens real? I do believe that there's some form of life somewhere in the universe. I do not believe that they've ever been here. Any civilization advanced enough to travel here wouldn't waste their time bothering with us. James Franklin knows how to choke in big games because he's a pro at it. Can Gunnar Stockton dial in prime playoff Stetson Bennett? We don't need Gunnar Stockton to be Stetson Bennett or anyone else. We just need Gunnar Stockton to be Gunnar Stockton. I don't believe in aliens. I believe all these things that were made, like Roswell, New Mexico stuff that's out in the middle of nowhere, this to us, they just make it seem like it's aliens to scare us. Yeah, I don't believe there's any aliens at Roswell. I do believe there's probably life somewhere else, somewhere in the universe. But it ain't never been here. And if they could get, if they're advanced enough to get here, then they wouldn't have any interest in bothering us. 1st and 10, Iowa on the ground. A hard run off right tackle picks up about 7 yards. Go, get out of here. In there with the barking. What's the likelihood of a God existing that made everything? Oh boy. 2nd down and 2. No gain. Good defense by Mizzou. 3rd down coming up now for Iowa. Coming up on 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. All tied up at 24. Darian Ford says Dogs versus Pedos is going to be an old-fashioned cloud of dust game. D-line and linebackers got to be solid. Get an extra ticket to the Chick-fil-A Bowl if you want to go. No, I mean, if Georgia's playing, I'm going to stay here and stream it. All right, that hits the goal, too. I reset the goal. We just hit it. Let me watch this 3rd down play, and then we'll get back on to push-ups. 3rd and 2. And Missouri's got to call a timeout. All right, we hit the Super Chat goal again. Time for some more push-ups. Getting harder. Oh, boy. Oh. Thank you, Darian, Father Shuey, and Dog Natic for those super chats. I appreciate that. Did the portal close today? Closed at midnight last night, I think. Except for the playoff teams. Drop and give me 20. No. Can you take a shot of hard liquor instead of push-ups? Can I? Yes. Will I? No. Uncle Lou, I like those recliners behind you. Where did you get them? Those are movie theater chairs from Valencia Home Theater. This, whatever that said, Valencia. Yeah, check them out. They're nice chairs, fully reclined, all electric, cup holders, USB ports, LED lighting, adjustable headrest. They inflate and deflate. They're nice. They're real nice. $2,000 chair. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy them. Are they good for reading books? They're good for doing anything you want to sit down and do. All right, here comes a big third down play here. 3rd and 2, all tied at 24 with 8:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Iowa with the ball. They're on their own 33-yard line. They need to get across the 35. Empty backfield. Snap. Play action. Quarterback run, and he's going to lose a yard. Didn't fool anybody. 4th and 3, and Iowa's going to have to punt it away with 8.5 to go. I won't buy that couch. Well, it's not a couch. Iowa doing Iowa things, yeah. Got 100 on Missouri. The only bet I made on this game myself was over 40.5. That, of course, has already hit. And then we let the comment section pick a bet for the first half and a bet for the second half. They got their first half bet wrong. And to win the second half bet, they need Iowa to win by more than 6. Yeah, this is a good game, Hog Man. Cook throws. Uh-oh, complete across the 40 to the 43. Gain of about 20 for Missouri on first down. 7:45 to go in the game, all tied at 24. Are you streaming Alabama and Michigan tomorrow? That's the Patreon game, I think. Yeah. Alabama versus Michigan on Patreon at noon. And then Boise State, Penn State on YouTube at 7:30. Here's the link to the Patreon page if you want it. Alabama versus Michigan tomorrow at noon on Patreon. And Patreon's half off right now. Any recliner recommendations? Other than those? No. All right, bow hunting. We'll see you next time, buddy. I appreciate you hanging out. Happy New Year if I don't see you again. Call-in show tomorrow? Are you being serious? No. A playoff game on tomorrow. Playoff game on tomorrow night. Another first down for Missouri into Iowa territory at the 45. I mean, I'll be live, but I won't be taking calls. I'll be watching the playoff game. I'll be live at 7:30 tomorrow for Penn State and Boise State, but won't be taking calls. I'll just be watching the game. The next call-in show will be Thursday night at 9. If Michigan beat Ohio State, they can beat Bama? Yeah, I don't think they're beating Bama. Yeah, the first playoff game, so it's the same kind of format as the first round where they had one game on Friday and then 3 on Saturday. Now, I mean, these aren't Friday and Saturday because they're the New Year's game. So 1 on New Year's Eve and then 3 on New Year's Day. Well, all of you people, all you guys that think that think Michigan's going to beat Bama, you can make an absolute killing betting that because Alabama's a 14-point favorite. So if you want to bet Michigan on the money line, it would be a huge payout. Probably 5 or 6 times your money. Let's see. Four times your money. Bet $100 on Michigan to win. $100 will win you $400. Y'all can get rich tomorrow betting on Michigan to win. Lou, how do you feel that Texas versus Zona is noon game and 2 Est? Are you asking what I think about what time the games are coming on? I don't care what time the games come on if that's what you're asking. I'm just glad they don't come on at the same time. I did pick Ohio State to beat Oregon, yeah. But, I mean, I think it's going to be a great game. I think the Sugar Bowl and the Rose Bowl are going to be great games. I'm just glad OSU isn't on noon. The Buckeyes lost this year, reminded me of 1969. Regardless of whether you think he's a good or a bad coach, his buyout is massive, and what coaches are available right now. Anyway, who you talking about? Ryan Day? Ryan Day's not getting fired. Or is that who you're talking about? Yeah, I don't think Ryan Day's getting fired. So people love to talk about that, but I think if they would have lost to Tennessee, there would have been a chance they fired him. But now that they beat Tennessee, I don't think he's getting fired. Yeah, I haven't bet the Ohio State-Oregon game, but my pick was for Ohio State to win. They let Iowa score 24. That's down bad. Yeah, I mean, Iowa does have a better offense this year than they've had in years past, but it's still an Iowa offense. 4:51 to go. 2nd and 10, Missouri with the ball. They're on the Iowa 34-yard line. Shotgun for Cook. Wow, huge false start that time. That wide receiver was 6 yards downfield. That might be the worst false start I've ever seen. Sooner fans saying they're happy to lose to Navy because Japan did too. Yeah, Oklahoma's down bad. Venables will find himself out of a job if they have another season next year like they did this year. All right, 2nd and 15, 4:51 to go. Cook in a shotgun, snap, play action, rolls, throws, incomplete off the fingertips of the wide receiver and incomplete. 3rd and 15 coming up now for Mizzou. Guntorius Stock Worthington is going to go off against the Catholics. Join a conference, you bunch of touchdown Jesus-worshiping losers. Guntorius Stock Worthington. All right, 3rd and 15, 4 wide. Cooking a shotgun. Back to throw. Goes deep. Incomplete, overthrown, 4th and 15. Missouri's got a good field goal kicker, but this is going to have to be a bomb to make this one. They're going to try it. This is going to be a massive kick here. 4:42 to go, all tied at 24. This is going to be a 56-yarder. The kick is up. If it's long enough, it's good. Wow, he made it. What a kick. Missouri takes a 3-point lead with 4:36 to go. Massive kick there. All right, sorry about that. I had to go check on the dinner. Yeah, I had to go check on the dinner. Hey, suck nut man, how come Missouri can get a kicker and you can't? I hate that Notre Dame versus UJ is at 8:45. Be past midnight when it finishes. Yeah, it's gonna be a late one. It'll be a late one. Good news is it's gonna be a lot of running the ball in that game, so I do think it'll be a little bit quicker of a game than your average game, but still a late one. All right, 4:36 to go. Iowa down 3. Here's the kickoff into the end zone for a touchback. Iowa will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 25. Pass caught by the tight end up to the 29, short gain. 2nd down coming up for Iowa. Second and 6. Gain of about 4, maybe 5. Looks like 4. 3rd and 2 coming up now for Iowa. Under 4 minutes to go. The chat section, the chat needs this game to go to overtime for the bet y'all made. Notre Dame is laughing after all these years of being independent. Yeah, being independent's worked out great for them over the last 35 years. They have 0 major postseason wins in the last 35 years. But yeah, being independent worked out great. 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Caught. No, he dropped it. How do you drop that, man? Come on, man. How the hell did he drop that? That should have been an easy catch, man. 4th and 2. Game on the line. Game on the line. 4th and 2. How the hell they dropped that, man? Hey, you got to catch that, Woozy. That's it. You going on the Woozy list now, bud. Going up on the Woozy list now. 4th and 2. They're going to punt? In a bowl game with nothing to fucking lose. Ah, damn, man. You got to go for that. In a bowl game with nothing to lose. Punting it away on 4th and 2. Come on, man. Come on, man. What is that? Iowa ain't scored nothing but a field goal in the second half. Isn't that right? They had 21 at halftime. UJ can't lose to Notre Dame, or the Trolls will go crazy. Well, the Trolls go crazy anytime Georgia loses, no matter who it's to. I might have to look at the fancy chair. I'm about to need a new recliner anyway. Yeah, check them out, man. You won't regret it. They are nice. They are nice. Second and 5, clock ticking away. Iowa's got 2 timeouts left. Shoved out of bounds after a short gain. That'll stop the clock. Iowa won't have to use a timeout. Mistake there by Brady Cook. You got to go down inbounds there. Oh, never mind. I forgot they changed the rule. Clock runs anyway. Yeah, so Iowa did have to use a timeout. Actual no joke Iowa motto, punting is winning. Well, not when you're losing with 3 minutes to go in the game, though. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Trolls go crazy when UJ is trailing at any point. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Stupid rule. I hate these new rules. Yeah, they put the new rules in to try to speed up the games, but then they added an additional 4 commercial breaks. So it really didn't make any sense at all. It made no sense at all. All right, 3rd and 3. Brady Cook keeps, and he's tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and about 2. The clock's going to stop when it gets to 2 minutes for the 2-minute warning. Shelves were better. It was a good try with the wall mounts. Yeah, I like the way it looks this way better, but it's just too aggravating with them falling down all the time, so I'm probably going to go back to the shelves. In a shocking twist, FSU players are now suing FSU. SEC about to blow another bowl game. Yeah, right now what are they, 4 and 3 right now? Big Ten 4 and 2. You think Mizzou's going to go for it? If Iowa was playing NCAA 25 and their favorite plays would be all punting. It's real. The Uncle Lou and basketball players are suing the head coach. What are they, for what? Georgia taking a massive L to Notre Dame. I think it'll be a good game. I'm suing Florida State for bad circus shows. Iowa would beat Bama. What? Oh, over NIL money? Oh, okay. Wow. Georgia beats Notre Dame, and I think it won't be as close as people think. I hope you're right, but I do think it's going to be a close game. Florida State, well, no wonder Florida State can't pay their NIL money because they spent all their money on lawyers' fees and frivolous lawsuits. I'm not surprised they don't have the money to pay their basketball players. They spent all their money on frivolous lawsuits. School is back in soon, Lou. The trolls will be going back to homework. Yeah. Extreme Gamer Max says UJ is irrelevant. Of course, he's an Oklahoma fan. So, just keep that in mind. Georgia O-line outweighs Notre Dame D-line by an average of 40 pounds. All that leaning on them will show up in the second half, says Can't Get Right. We'll be hoping the Boston Bruins make Stanley Cup. I'm not an NHL fan, but we are going to a Vegas Knights game at the end of January. 4th and 1, Missouri lined up to punt it away. And there's the punt. Oh no, terrible punt. Terrible punt off the side of his foot, I guess. It went out of bounds. Oh no. Oh no. About a 25-yard punt? Wow. Iowa's going to have the ball all the way up around the 45? Oh, no. Wow, what a bad time for that to happen. All right, Iowa's down 3. A field goal would tie it, a touchdown would win it. They're on their own 45. 1:54 to go, and they've got 2 timeouts. Back to throw. Scrambling around, sacked all the way back at the 31. A loss of about 14. Holy shit. Boy, these are just 2 teams that can't get out of their own way. This is just like, which team is going to fuck up the least? Yeah, Sam, it looks like neither team wants to win this game. Missouri gets the ball with a chance to kill it with a first down. They can't get the first down, so they punt it. They shank the punt. They give Iowa great field position. They're like 25 yards out of field goal range. Immediately, Iowa comes out, takes a 15-yard loss on a sack where the quarterback gets tackled by the grass monster. This is some horrific football here. 2nd and 23 now. 2nd and 23. Imagine we get a tying 60-yarder. Yeah. Usually I root for overtime, but I don't know if I want to see any more of this shit. I'm just about ready for this shit to be over. 2nd and 23. Back to throw. Dumps it off underneath to a running back. Gets up the sideline, gets loose, out of bounds around the 50. So pretty good gain there is going to make it 3rd and about 5 now for Iowa. And of course, 2 down territory here. Of course, would go for it on 4th down, even if they don't get it on 3rd down. This is like the Arkansas-Oklahoma State game. Now that's the worst football game I've seen in years. Now that was 2 just horrifically bad teams that were obviously trying to lose. That was bad. This isn't quite on that level, but it's pretty bad. 3rd and 4. 4 wide, snap, back to throw. Caught close to a first down. He might be a little short. They mark it a little short. 4th and 6 inches. 4th and 6 inches. Got to be just a quarterback sneak here. It's literally half a foot to go. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Loses 2 yards. What in the world were they doing? What was Iowa doing there? What were they doing? The quarterback ran down the line of scrimmage. What was he doing? That was bad. What is he doing here? Wow. All right, Missouri's just going to take a couple of knees, and that's going to be it. Appreciate y'all hanging out today. I will be back on tomorrow night for Penn State versus Boise State right here on YouTube. Alabama versus Michigan tomorrow will be the Patreon game as voted upon by the good people over on Patreon. So if you want to hang out and watch that game, the link will be posted on my Patreon page tomorrow around 11:30 in the morning. You'll see the link when you go over there tomorrow morning around 11:30. Just click the link. It'll take you to the live stream for Alabama, Michigan at noon. If you're not on the Patreon page and you want to check it out, there's a link right there. It's also in the description of the video. And I think Patreon is running a half off thing right now. So if you sign up now on Patreon, I think it's half off. But that's the link. Check it out. Alabama, Michigan tomorrow at noon. Back here on YouTube tomorrow night for Penn State and Boise State. All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I'll talk to you again soon. Have a good morning.